Very disrespectful. I'm just saying. Talking about I use the vacuum in the morning and I just put it back. Well, empty the shit out, damn it. Shit. See what I got to deal with, y'all? Family. Family issues. You know, I run a very tight ship around here. I got to keep stuff in order. I wonder what y'all think about this. If us women did not exist to keep order and organization and keep the ship moving, to keep the train moving, if us women weren't around to do this, I wonder what the world would be like and how the world would operate. Like, seriously. I'm just saying, nothing against the men or anything like that. I don't know, this side of my hair, it just does not want to cooperate. It always wants to just stick out. That's that part of my hair. It doesn't want to cooperate with the rest of the grain of my hair. Anyways, nothing against y'all men, but us women, we do it all. We work, we take care of the kids, we take care of the household, we take care of the bills. Now, damn it, when are we gonna get a break? I saw a photo of a woman. She had one baby on her boob. She had a thermometer in her mouth. She had a mop in her right hand. And I'm just like, man, that's just the perfect expression of what us women have to go through in life to keep life, you know, keep life going. Now, off the topic, I don't want to hurt y'all dudes' feelings, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, I'm not about putting the men down or anything like that, but I'm a person who like to speak on truth and facts, okay? Speaking facts right now, facts. So while we on the subject of facts, I think the bottom line is this. Nipsey deserves his justice. He deserves his justice. And whoever did Nipsey wrong, they're going to have to pay for it one way or the other. Whether if it be God himself that make these people pay for what they did to him, or it be the people who speak out enough to let the truth be known and put the truth out there and set the record straight. I don't have anything much else to say about Nipsey's case other than what I already said on my other video. Everybody just got to keep their eyes open and, you know, their ears open and just pay attention and listen and watch and observe and soak up all the knowledge and then, you know, squeeze out all the BS. There's never a such thing as being safe enough in this world anymore. And you can't let everybody in your business, not your financial business and not your personal business. Everybody can't be your friend. You need to run a tight circle and a tight ship. If you got 30 friends, that's 30 friends too many. You got to have... some people say you got to have your enemies closer, and I get the idea that the idea is if you have your enemies closer, you could keep an eye on what you believe they're trying to do to you, or you could keep an eye on them to stay more aware of what they could possibly be plotting against you, right? Which is smart. But sometimes having your enemies too close to you is actually dangerous. And just think about it. You working on the set, and you believe these X amount of people are in your corner. They have your best interests at heart. They cool with you. You trust them. But those very people that you feel that way about, right, could be those same very people who are snakes in the field. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You just don't know anymore these days. You just don't know anymore. I was watching a video on Pam's Corner, her channel. She said Nipsey be at her door. Now, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe that spirits exist. I believe when you die, your spirit leaves your body and your spirit is free from the body and your spirit lives on, right? I believe that. But I just don't believe that the spirit just wanders around earth. I just don't, because the Bible says absent from the body and present with the Lord thy God. So I just don't believe your spirit is wandering earth. I don't believe Nipsey is coming to her door. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to knock her for that or whatever. Her belief is her belief and mine is mine. But one thing that it continues to exist after death for those of us who are still living is people's memories. The memory of that person is still alive. It still goes on as long as you do the work necessary to keep the memory alive and keep the memory going. But I just don't believe that people's spirits just stay lurking in the earth. I just don't believe that. I believe your spirit leaves your body and it goes to heaven to be with God. Your spirit goes back to who created your spirit, and that's God. Your spirit goes back to the Lord. Your body goes back to dust. Now, I also don't think that Lauren London set up Nipsey. I think that's another conspiracy theory that is a bunch of baloney. But I do think there was many hands involved in his demise, but I just don't think Lauren was one of them. Now, that's just my opinion. I don't know anything for a fact as to what actually happened, but I go off of what my personal opinions are based on facts, and then also based on just simple feeling. You get certain feeling and an idea for things. You know, God gave us instincts and intuition for a reason. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I'm gonna get on up off here. But yeah, Nipsey, he deserves his justice. He deserves his justice, and I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm not gonna change it for nobody. I'm not gonna change my thought or my opinion on it for nobody. Whoever did Nipsey in, they will get their day in court with the Lord. They will get their day in court on earth as well, whether if it be 20 years from now, 30 years from now, or whether if it be after they die and they meet with God. They're going to get it one way or the other. They may believe they're getting away with it right now, but ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Remember one thing, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. Real talk. So, yeah. I feel sorry for Imani. It ain't no telling what's going through that poor little girl's mind right now. She's probably, you know, a little girl who's probably lost in the shuffle of a deck of cards, and she's probably don't know if she's coming or going. She probably don't even know which direction she's going in. So that's the main person that I feel for right now is little Imani. Cross, he too little to understand anything, so he alright, he good. But Imani, I think she's the most broken-hearted person right now out of the whole entire group of people who love Nipsey. I think she is suffering the most. She's the most broken-hearted. And I wish her well. I hope that, you know, God gives this, you know, beautiful little girl strength to get through her rough time. Because it's hard for a child to lose a parent. I can speak from personal experience. I lost my mother at 10 years old, so I know what it's like to lose a parent. And I'm going to tell you this, to lose a parent that young like that, it is the worst nightmare that anybody could have. It's a nightmare I don't wish on anybody. You shouldn't have to be that young and bury your parents that young. You should not have to bury your mother or your father that young. It's just it's damaging. It's heartbreaking. It's almost so like devastating to the point that it literally can break your spirit. Like, I mean, it's really that much on a person that young to have to deal with something like that. How did I get through losing my mother when I was 10? A lot of therapy, church. I had a lot of support from my foster mother and father. They really helped me get through it. And I did a lot of therapy, intense therapy. Like, I did group therapy, and I did, you know, a personal therapy appointment with just by myself. And then I did another group therapy session with all my siblings, you know, all my mother's kids. So it was me and my mom's children, and then as a group session, and then I had another group session with another group of kids around my age who had same or similar challenges in their lives. And then I had a separate therapy session alone by myself with the therapist. So I had intense therapy, went to church, people praying for me, things of that nature. My foster parents checking in with me every now and then to see how I'm feeling, how my day's going. My foster parents, one thing they did do that I appreciated them for is they talked to me a lot. They checked in with me a lot. So that really helped me get through rough times. I ain't gonna lie, I've had thoughts of suicide at age 12, all kinds of like heartbreaking things. But Imani, I know what she's going through because I experienced it, and I wish the little girl well. I wish her strength because she's gonna need it, and I really hope she have people in her corner helping her get through this because she's gonna need a lot of support. All right. Well, that's all I got for tonight. Until next time, on the next broadcast, I'll see you guys later. Peace.